We have a bunch of LEGO sets getting ready to retire here at the end of the summer 2024, and I've compiled a list of all the most pertinent information for you in order to figure out what sets you should pick up before they leave the shelves. We're gonna jump right into this list, but a couple quick disclaimers. This list is from Brick Fanatics. There is no guarantee of retirement on these sets, but they most likely will retire. And then secondly, all the prices on this list are the average prices as of June 2024. Will these prices most likely fluctuate? Yes, but I just wanted to give you some information that's relevant right now so that way you can make your decision. So we are going to jump right into Harry Potter. First one, we've got the Hogwarts Astronomy Tower. This one retailed for $100. Price per piece is okay, right at about 10 cents per piece. If you're into Bricklink, part out value as of right now is going to be $157.40 if you're looking to sell the pieces, which is pretty good. It's better than the retail, which is nice to see. Shelf time was a little bit longer on this one, right at about 4 years. And then the minifigures, there's 8 total, all of which are exclusive, but the value isn't great on them, coming in right around $20 to $25 as of right now. Next, we've got the Hogsmeade Village set. This one came in right around $90, also sitting around 10 cents per piece. Part out value is pretty good on this one, coming in at right around $145. The shelf time on this was a little less than the last one, right at about 3 years, coming out in 2021. And then lastly, you're going to get 7 minifigures. 6 are exclusive. Retail value is not great on these, $15 to $20, but if you're trying to finish out that 20th anniversary collection, you are going to get the one exclusive gold minifigure in this one. Just the 2 on Harry Potter, so we're going to jump right into Disney now. We've got the first one, the Little Mermaid storybook. This one's right around $20. A little bit of a high price per piece at almost 15 cents. Part out value is okay, $34.72. Only a 1-year shelf time on this, came out last year. And then the figure value on this, 3 total figures, 3 are exclusive. They're not minifigures, but only around an $8 to $10 value. So not really loving this set. Next, we've got Peter Pan and Wendy's storybook. This one's also $20. This one's almost 18 cents per piece, so not good at all. Part out value is not good either on this, $24.32 with the retail of $20. That's not good to see. A little bit of a longer shelf time, 1.5 years on this one. And then lastly, same thing on this one, 3 figures. All 3 of them are exclusive, but again, not a high dollar value, $6 to $8 for these 3 figures. Nothing I'm really loving in Disney, so let's just jump right over to Super Mario. First one on the list, which is a big one in my opinion, is Adventures with Mario. This one comes in right at about $60. The price per piece is really high at 26 cents almost, but that's mostly because of the Mario figure. Part out value is okay on this, $69 on the part out value. Shelf time on this one is 4 years, which is quite a while, but it makes sense on this one because this obviously is a core set to making a lot of the other Mario sets actually work. And then lastly is the figure value, and obviously that's the big part of this set. The figure value is high on this at $30 to $35. 3 of the figures are exclusive. I believe the mushroom is the only one that's not exclusive to this set. And just to stop real quick on this set, obviously if people in the future want to use their Nintendo NES, which was big with adults, if they want to use any of the Mario line, they're going to have this Mario figure. So do I think it's going to be incredible as far as aftermarket value or just having it in your collection? No, but I do think it's going to be solid, and I do think that this is something, if you don't have in your collection, you're probably going to want, because again, it makes everything else work in that Super Mario line for the most part. This is another set that I feel the same way about. Adventures with Luigi, also $60, also a high price per piece, not as much as Mario, but 21 cents. Part out value is higher on this one though at $72.91, so this does have a better part out value. Shelf time is a little bit less than Mario, 3 years, because this did come out the year after. And then that figure values in that same range, 30 to 35, 4 total, 3 exclusive. And again, Luigi's the big figure. Maybe not as big in my opinion as Mario, but he's very popular. And again, he works with a lot of the other Mario sets. This next one is probably the biggest retiring set of the summer in my opinion. It's the Question Mark block. It retails for $200, comes in at under 10 cents per piece, which is pretty good. Part out value on this one's pretty good, coming in at almost $317. Decent shelf time on this at 3 years. Not too long, not too short. And then of course with this one, you're not going to get any actual figures or minifigures. You will build a few brick-built characters, but that's about it. Next, in that same line with Mario and Luigi, we have Adventures with Peach. And again, we have this coming in at $60. This one's the lowest price per piece out of all of them, coming in right around 17 cents per piece. Part out value on this one is actually the best, coming in at $77.94. That's because it has the most pieces out of all 3 of them. Shelf time is the lowest on this one, coming in at 2 years. And then on figure value, value, you're gonna get 4 total, 3 are exclusive. Total values coming in right around that $25 to $30. And then Peach is gonna be the lowest valued figure out of Mario, Luigi, and Peach. So just something to keep in mind there. Next, we have Peach's Castle. This one's a little bit of a nicer set. It comes in at $130, a little bit over that 10 cents price per piece. Part out value on this one's pretty good, coming in at almost $230. Shelf time on this one is average, coming in right around 2 years. And then the figure value is actually pretty good, most likely because of Bowser. You're gonna get 5 total, all of them are exclusive, and then the figure value is right around $45 to $55. This, I would say, is a pretty solid set to grab if you have it. Jumping right over to Peach's Garden, this one's around $50, 11 cents per piece, so a little bit higher here. Part out value is $105, which is pretty good for a $50 set. Shelf time is a little below average, 1.5 years, and then on the figure value, this also has 5 total, 3 exclusive, and then it's $30 to $35, which is a little bit of a higher value on the figures themselves. As far as the set itself, though, nothing I'm too crazy about. Then we're going to come to Rambi the Rhino. This is a smaller set. It's $11, right around 10 cents per piece. Part out value, right around $10, so no good there. Shelf time, it's on the lower end, right around a year, so must have not been too popular. And then the figure value, you just get the Rhino. He's exclusive to the set, valued right around $6 to $8, which is pretty much the entire set. So not the best set in the world on this one. Next, we've got Donkey Kong's Jungle Jam. $27, smaller set again, but high price per piece at almost 16 cents. Part out value is right around $36, so nothing great there. Shelf time, lower at right around a year. And then the figure value is pretty good. 2 total, 2 exclusive, and then it's going to be right around $16 to $20, which is solid, but again, not a great set in my opinion. And then lastly, we got Diddy Kong's Minecart Ride. This one is a bigger set, $110. Price per piece is good, under 10 cents, 9.5 cents total. Part out value is solid, I would say, at $186.74. Shelf time is lower at 1 year, and then the figure value on this one's pretty good. 4 total figures, all of them are exclusive, and then you're going to get a value of right around $50 to $60 in value on these figures. So I do actually like this one. If you can find a good deal on this set, I do think it's one that you maybe should consider picking up. If you're a Donkey Kong fan, it's got a lot of cool parts, a lot of cool characters, obviously a good value on the characters, so this is a solid set in my opinion. Now, just to talk about the collectible minifigures real quick, the Series 26 Space minifigures, they will be retiring at the end of the summer, and just to give you my brief opinion on them, I would say this is probably one of the coolest CMF series that we have had in a very long time. I think all of these minifigures look absolutely incredible. Just my opinion, but I would say if you haven't collected all 12 of these CMFs yet, I would say do so on this one. These minifigures are awesome. So now to jump over to Avatar, and if you didn't know, I absolutely love the Avatar movies, but we're gonna start off with the first Banshee flight. This one comes in right around $60. It's just about 10 cents per piece. It's an iconic scene in the movie, so I think this is just a really cool set to have in the collection. Part out value is decent on this one, coming in at almost $100 for a $60 set. Shelf time was average, right around 2 years, and then the figure value is okay, right around $16 to $20. You're gonna get 2 figures, both of which are exclusive. All of these Avatar sets, I would say, are just cool to have in the collection. Are they gonna blow up in value over time? Probably not, but I think they're a cool collectible, and I think that they will build a solid value as time moves on and they get a little bit older. Just my initial thoughts, but my plans for these are to wait till I can find them for 30 to 40 to 50% discount, which I've already found a few of them at that discount, and then I wanna try to have at least one of each of these. Next, we have the Tree of Souls, which is the largest, if I'm not mistaken, Avatar set, coming in at $150. Higher price per piece on this at just over 12 cents. Part out value is okay, coming in right around $235. Also average shelf time on this one at 2 years, and then the figure value is solid, 4 total, 4 exclusive, $30 to $35 in value in figures there. Next, we're gonna move on to the Ilu Discovery. I can't remember if I'm saying that right, but smaller set, $25, higher price per piece at almost 14 cents. Part out value, $37, so not great on this one. Shelf time is longer than some of the other ones at 1.5 years. And then the minifigure value is okay. There's only 2 minifigures in this one. Only one is exclusive. And then the value is right around $7 to $10. So this one, again, not the best set out of all of these, but it is still a cool set. Make sure to find a really good discount on this if you're going to pick it up. But like with me, maybe buy one of these, keep it in your collection, but that's about it. Next, we've got the Skim Wing Adventure, $35, so a little larger than the last one. Also a high price per piece at 14 cents. Part out value is a little bit better, but still not great at $48 on this one. Shelf time is the same as the last one, 1.5 years, so a little bit longer. And then the figure value, 2 total, 2 exclusive, $11 to $13, which is just okay in my opinion. And then lastly, this is one that I already own. I think it's one of the coolest sets in the Avatar line. Payakin the Tolkien and Crab Suit. This one is right at $100, so I like that price point. Part out value on this one's $142.78, which is not great. Shelf time, 1.5 years. And then minifigure value on this one's pretty good. 3 total, 2 exclusive. I love the Crab Suit driver. He's probably the coolest minifigure in this set. $45 to $50 value, and I believe most of the value, if I remember correctly, is right in that Crab Suit driver, if I'm not mistaken. So that is Avatar. Some cool sets leaving there here in the next couple months, so make sure to keep an eye on those. But let's jump right over to Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park only has one set leaving. I never know whether to call it Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, but it says Jurassic Park on this box, so that's what I'm going with. This one is the Velociraptor Escape. It's a smaller set, $40. It's just a 4+ set, but a lot of these 4+ sets are just super expensive for whatever reason. I don't know why, but the price per piece on this is almost 30 cents, which is just outrageous in my opinion. Part out value is not good, $52 on the part out value. Shelf time, it's just been on the shelf for 1 year. And the figure value, you're gonna get 2 total, 2 exclusive, right around $9 to $11, so nothing great there. But you do get the cool Velociraptor, which is probably the highlight of this set, but not anything that I'm gonna be picking up. Jumping right over to Marvel, this set is actually not on the Brick Fanatics list for retirement this summer, but it is on the Lego Last Chance to Buy list, which is mostly advertising summer retiring sets. So this one I'm gonna put on your radar because I think there is a high chance that it'll retire by the end of the summer. This set is gonna be the Guardians of the Galaxy headquarters. It's gonna come in right around $10, so it's a small little set. Price per piece is kind of high, right at 15 cents. Part out value, not really good, 17 bucks. Shelf time, only a year on this one. And then minifigures, you're just gonna get the 2. One's exclusive, which I believe is the Groot there. Only $4 to $5 in value, so nothing really special about this set. No reason to really go run out and pick this one up in my opinion, but it is something that if you like it, you maybe want to grab it here soon. Next, we're going to jump over to Friends. It's not a theme that I've ever, I think, built a set in, so it's not something I'm very familiar with, but if any of these sets are interesting to you, then you might want to pick them up. First one on this list is Paisley's House. It's only going to be $40. Really high price per piece again. It's a 4+ set, almost 30 cents. Not sure why they do that. Maybe some of you know. If you do, drop a comment, let me know. But part out value, $55 on this one, so not good. Shelf time, a little below average, 1.5 years. And then the figure value, 3 total, 2 exclusive, $9 to $11, so nothing great here in my opinion. Jumping over to the Sports Center, this is going to be on the larger side at just under $100. Price per piece is better, right around 11 cents, but still a little bit high. Part out value, $150, so that's okay, I would say. And then the shelf time is a little bit less on this one, just a year on the shelf. Figure value, 4 total, all of them are exclusive, $9 to $11, so nothing to write home about on those figures either. Then we've got Leo's Room, smaller set, $20, under 10 cents per piece, so that's good to see. Part out value is around $36, so that's okay. Shelf time, 1.5 years. And then lastly, the mini doll value, 2 total, 2 exclusive, only around $3 to $4. So again, none of these sets really thrill me. Nothing really special here in my opinion. So that's it, the entire list that's going to be retiring here within the next couple months. And as I said, there's a few in there that I will be keeping my eye on to try to find a discount and get them into the collection before they retire. But just some sets to keep on your radar. Let me know what you think of this format. Let me know if you like the different information points that I'm giving you on these sets. If there's a piece of information on sets that you'd like to see in the future, definitely drop a comment. Let me know how I can improve this. I just want to give a quick to the point video that's basically just giving you a lot of value and telling you exactly what you need to know about sets that are leaving the shelves. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some value out of it. If you did, definitely hit that like button. It helps the channel. But outside of that, I will catch you in the next video.